Next job is Grapple-Cam break-in. After you get a job, you will spawn back here, and already during the load, after exiting the palace, you can start holding left analog to the left and at the same time hold the run button, R1. So once the load completes, you are already getting here. We want to jump on this fence, don't need to care about this monkey too much. Here we do a disguise jump to get on that platform, so get on this corner, just make sure you are on the wall, not here, but here instead, so you get enough height. So jump, paraglide, do a disguise jump, and you will get here. After that, we can use this lamppost here to jump on it. It can be a little tricky trick, but as you can see, we don't need to take that long road over there. Instead of that, we can jump here. Use this spar point here, get on the roof. The jump trigger is over there. Spin attack or push attack there to skip the Binoculum opening. After the Binoculum cutscene, you will be up here. Just double jump or normal jump and start paragliding here. You don't need to press circle or anything, just get on this trigger. It will automatically start the cutscene, so I won't press circle or anything. Just like that, the cutscene starts. The Bentley section, you want to do some GSMing on your way to the second key. So I recommend turning camera facing the palace to spawn there some guards. Like that. I use hoverback to get up here. Sometimes here's a guard, sometimes not. If there is, then just knock that guard off. You can see here we got really bad outcome, we were too slow and the guard with the key got alerted, so you want to be pretty quick with that one. Another way to deal with that guard there is to use sleep darts, because that is quick and you won't get alerted by the key guard. Also here you can see why we did GSM in the beginning, because here usually might spawn a guard. This time we didn't get any guards here, but if there was a guard, either just fast go knock that guard off here, or then a sleep dart. This key, the pickpocketing tool is automatically binded to L1. You don't need to bind it or anything in the select menu. And also, I believe if you had, for example, trigger bomb in L1, it is now unbinded, and instead of that there is the pickpocketing tool. With Bentley, you want to pickpocket as far as possible to avoid the extra time loss, so the range is pretty big. Let's see. Yeah, all over there you can start pickpocketing. So just depending on RNG, there were either 2 or 3 chunks of coins. With Sly, hold R1 and left analog up to fall down, and then press circle. So you can run basically forward in the beginning, don't need to adjust camera or anything. Here we do another disguise jump to get to the palace area, like this. And then here's usually a guard. You can check that guard for loots. This time we got alerted, but that's okay. Get up here and we will trigger the cutscene.
Bra jobba! Med begge nøklene og hakekamera jeg klar for kontoret.
Du sikker på at du ikke trenger hjelp?
Jeg redd dette et problem vi bare kan løse teknologisk.
Ok, ha det gøy med teknologien din.
Ikke vent på meg, dette kan ta tid.
With Bentley, use hoverback to get up here. Over here. There is basically always a guard here, knock that out. Use hoverback to get up here. So straight from the jump pad, up here with 3 hoverback boosts. Trigger is over here. Most likely you haven't binded the Grapple-Cam just yet, so after you gain control over Bentley, press select immediately after, so you can go and bind the Binocu-Com. In the select trick menu, press 2 times right, so in the beginning it has selected the trigger bomb, so twice press D-pad right, like this, you get to the Grapple-Cam and then bind it to whichever key you want. I personally use L1, L2. Then either press select or triangle to exit the gadget grid, and immediately after press your Grapple-Cam key, which for my case is L2. Here aim for that spot over there and attach there. You can see there is like this ledge. You will go against it and then press the taunt button, which is circle. Go here, exit the Grapple-Cam. Wait for the guard. Shoot. While the dart is on its way, you can already exit the Binocu-Com, because if you don't do so, the Binocu-Com will be opened after this cutscene. I closed it before the dart hit the guard, so I didn't have it. I can already press my Grapple-Cam key to open the Grapple-Cam. And because we moved our position from here to here, we are already here ready to alert the guard. So press circle and make your way over there next. You can basically mash circle, well, not need to mash, but press circle all the ways to get the guard. I want to do this kind of stuff to get the guard around the corner. You can leave the Grapple-Cam here. Just press circle final time when you're on that place, and then go and sleep dart the final guard. Here you don't need to close Binocu-Com since this is a different kind of cutscene here. Here we have an option to loot guards. You can see this bottom guard has loot this time. It isn't that optimal to loot as the top guard, but if you're really low on coins, you might wanna loot this guard. Just note that you will get a bunch of coins during Vampiric Demise and down the line. But after episode 4, you want to have 400 coins because we are going to buy Silent Obliteration at the beginning of episode 5. So I have 108 coins. I think I would want to loot either one of these cards. Let's see if the top card has loot. He didn't. So if this was a full game run, I probably would go and loot this card, even though it loses some time, but it secures my coin count. But why we don't wanna loot cards as Bentley is because it's really slow. But this time we got a really good RNG with the loot, and we are pretty good on coins. Then just make your way up here. If you are going from this direction, you don't want to loot the bottom guard. Just get here with 3 hoverback punches. Make yourself through the hallway. You can try to snatch some coins throughout the way if possible. In this hack, already hold a right analog stick up to shoot the firewall. Here you want to circle this turret clockwise, because that is the way the outer rim is going as well. So we can already shoot the inner ring without finishing the outer ring first. So you want to go clockwise here. These two guys here, they tend to deal damage to themselves, so you want to keep those as close as each other as possible. Meanwhile, dealing shots. Each one of those balls need to take 4 damage before they get destroyed. So you can also count the shots if you so want. We want to game reset here after the job complete screen, since there is Bentley slideshow after this. But this was end for the Grapple-Cam break-in.